is up, you guys? Andrew here with Bob Ruth Ford in Dillsburg, PA. Today, I am in the new 2018 Ford F-150. I will be completely going over this one for you guys, so let's start with pricing. And so to start, there are plenty of trim levels available for the 2018 F-150. First one being the XL, that is going to start at $27,380. Then the XLT, which is the one I am in today, that is going to start at $32,970. The Lariat for $40,685. Then there's the King Ranch for $51,600. Then the Platinum for $54,155. And lastly, the Limited for $60,520. And so before I get into the power on this one, I did want to first cover what's new for the 2018 F-150, because quite honestly, a lot has changed for 2018. So I'm going to start up front. Of course, there's a new grille and headlamps up front, also new tail lamps in the back as well, new design I should say, along with the stamped F-150 logo on the tailgate back there too. And there is also 6 all-new wheel designs available for the 2018 F-150, along with 2 new interior colors, including a dark Marsala and also a navy pier, which is a rich dark blue. That one is going to be available for the limited trim only, but the pictures that I've seen of that color look absolutely amazing. I'm glad they added that one for 2018. Also, there's going to be a carbon fiber trim available, and the adaptive cruise control system has also been updated for 2018. There's also going to be an available 4G LTE Wi-Fi hotspot, a new pre-collision system, and perhaps the biggest news, although it is not quite available at the time of this review yet, but there is going to be a diesel engine available for the 2018 model year, but it is not quite out yet, so I'm not going to touch on that, but that will lead me into the power plant. And so to start, the first engine setup is going to be a 3.5 liter V6. That is going to come standard on the XL and XLT trim levels. That's going to put out 290 horsepower at 6,500 RPM and 265 pound-feet of torque available at 4,000 RPM. Power is going to be sent to the ground through a 4-wheel drive system through a 6-speed automatic transmission. Miles per gallon on that one is going to give you 18 city, 23 on the highway. And I did want to also mention, when it comes to the miles per gallon, there actually is start-stop technology for every single trim level on the F-150, meaning when you're stopped at a red light or a stop sign, the engine is going to automatically shut off for you, saving a couple miles per gallon there. And by the way, you can turn that feature off if you wanted to as well. But next engine setup is going to be strictly for the Lariat. That is going to be a 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6, putting out 325 horsepower, 5,000 RPM, 400 pound-feet of torque, available at around 2,700 RPM. Power is going to be sent to the wheels through a 10-speed automatic on that one, and MPGs there come in at 19 city, 24 highway. And then next engine setup, there are 4 of them altogether actually. The next one is going to be a 5 liter naturally aspirated V8 for the King Ranch and Platinum trims. That is going to put out 395 horsepower, 400 pound-feet of torque. And again, power is sent to the ground through a 10-speed automatic, and miles per gallon on that one come in at 16 city, 22 on the highway. But then the last engine setup I wanted to mention, which is the one I have today actually, it is going to come standard on the Limited and available for some of the other trim levels like the XLT. And so that one is going to be the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6. That is going to put out 375 horsepower, 5,000 RPM, and 470 pound-feet of torque, available at 3,500 RPM. Again, with the 10-speed automatic and MPGs on that one, 17 city, 23 on the highway. And so, but now, since I am cruising on a freshly paved road, let me touch on some of the off-road features on this one. To start, I did want to mention this does come with the electronic shift-on-the-fly system, meaning you can toggle between 2-wheel drive and 4-wheel drive whenever you like, even when you're driving. And it will also mention the Limited and Platinum trims include automatic 4-wheel drive mode as well. So it is like it sounds, it's going to automatically kick in the 4-wheel drive when it feels it is needed. And since we're touching on off-road here, there is an FX4 off-road package for an additional $770. And that one is going to add an electronic locking rear differential, hill descent control, off-road tuned shock absorber, skid plates, a 360-degree camera, and of course the FX4 off-road decals as well. But so then let's touch on the towing a little bit, because trucks are quite often used for towing. And so the 3.3 liter V6 is going to tow up to 12,600 pounds, 2.7 liter EcoBoost V6 up to 13,300 pounds. Then the 5 liter V8 is going to have a towing capacity of 16,900, and lastly the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6, that's going to tow up to 18,400 pounds. But also then, when it comes to ride quality, I recently got done doing the Toyota Tundra review. I would actually say this one has a smoother ride quality than that one, so that is definitely nice. And the cabin noise is very much kept at bay as well, so very quiet on the interior. And when it comes to visibility, it is standard truck visibility, so really I have absolutely absolutely no issues. I can see perfectly fine out the back of the truck, so the 2018 F-150 is definitely on point with visibility. And now, since I have not done it yet, you guys, let's do a quick little acceleration, see how quickly we can get the new 2018 F-150 here up to speed. This thing definitely pulls very, very hard. Very easy acceleration, no issues with merging onto the highway. But again, I do have the 3.5 liter EcoBoost V6, so it is one of the top 2 engines there. And it is definitely quite quick, actually. Very impressed. So enough with the driving dynamics, you guys. Let's check out the exterior of the 2018 F-150. And so up front, I did want to start by saying ground clearance is going to range from 8.7 inches to 9.4 inches. And once again, that front grille has been redesigned for 2018. The design is going to differ slightly depending on the trim level up there. And to the sides, those headlights are going to more closely resemble the Super Duty big brother to the F-150, of course. And they are halogen headlights with the automatic feature for the XL, XLT, and Lariat. And then for the King Ranch trimming up, you are going to get quad beam LED headlamps with LED fog lights as well. Then making our way to the side, there are power adjustable side mirrors for the XLT trim and up. Integrated turn signals are going to come standard on the Lariat and up. And again, for the Lariat trim and up, you are going to get body colored side mirrors and door handles as well. But then next, one of the cooler features I always like to mention is there are power deployable running boards for the Platinum and Limited trim, meaning they tuck up under the vehicle and then they will deploy to help you in the vehicle as well. That's definitely nice. And when it comes to that wheel setup, the XL trim is going to give you 17-inch silver steel wheels. XLT is going to give you 17-inch silver aluminum wheels. Lariat is going to give you the 18-inch double 6-spoke aluminum wheels. And the King Ranch trim is basically going to have the same wheel setup, but with that King Ranch logo in the middle there. Platinum is going to give you 20-inch 6-spoke aluminum wheels, and the Limited 22-inch multi-spoke aluminum wheels. But then making our way to the back, again, there is a new taillight design back there, and LED taillights are going to come standard on the King Ranch trim and up. And the Platinum and Limited trims get a new horizontal design on the tailgate back there as well. And just below, every single trim level is going to come with a single exhaust setup. So as always, you guys, here is that exhaust clip. Now, since we are around back, let me first start by saying the pickup box length is going to differ again. It's going to range from 5.5 feet to 6.5 feet to 8 feet, depending on the bed length there. And in the back, there are 4 cargo box tie-down hooks as well. Lariat trim is going to give you LED box lighting, and the King Ranch trim and up is going to give you a remote tailgate release if you were interested. And making our way to those rear seats, the rear seat legroom comes in at 33.5 inches for the Super Cab and 43.6 inches for the Super Crew. And for reference, I'm an even 6 feet tall. This is how much space I had going on back there. And so, but then continuing on, also back there for the Lariat trim and up, there is a power sliding rear window. It is available on the XLT as well, because I actually have it today. Button's going to be located up on the roof there, but that is definitely nice for trucks. Also in the back, those rear seats do fold up, allowing for a ton of extra space if you needed it. And also in the back, there are a ton of power hookups back there, as well as cup holders in the center there. And then making our way to the front seats, there are manually adjustable cloth seats for the XL and XLT. And for the Lariat and up, you are going to get leather trimmed 10-way power adjustable seats, and they are heated and ventilated with memory settings as well. But then looking forward, all trims are going to get a tilt and telescoping steering wheel, and it is going to be leather wrapped for the Limited trim and up, and the King Ranch trim and up, it is going to be heated as well. But so now when it comes to the startup, let me start by showing you guys the key here, because this key has actually also been redesigned for 2018. On the one side, you do have your Ford logo, and when you flip it over, you do have lock, unlock, and that ×2 button in the middle there, that's actually your remote start. And by the way, to start this one, there is the key. But anyways, with the vehicle locked, you can hit that remote start button as well, and that is also going to start this one up. And so then once started up, tachometers on the left, speedometers on the right. There is a digital display front and center. By the way, to control what is on that digital display, there are steering wheel mounted controls on the left side. That is going to allow you to toggle through that. So I'm just going to let you guys check that out real quick. And then when it comes to overall interior quality, every single trim level is going to give you front and rear grab handles, Lariat trim and up is going to give you dual zone climate control, so both driver and passenger can set their own temperatures there. Also, Lariat and up is going to give you ambient lighting, wood grain interior accents. If you go with the King Ranch trim and up, you're going to get a universal garage door opener. And for just about every single trim level, there is an available twin panel powered moonroof that's going to add an additional $1,295 if you wanted it. And overall, this is finished like a truck. Definitely very, very functional. There is a sunglass holder up top there as well. But now, let me make my way to the tech on this one. And so I want to start by saying the standard sync system is going to come with the XL and XLT. Again, Sync 3 is going to be optional if you wanted it in standard on the Lariat trim and up. And so with the Sync 3 factory navigation system is available. It's also going to come standard though with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Also with Bluetooth and audio streaming, you can actually adjust your climate control settings up there as well. It's definitely nice. And overall, it is actually very easy to use. You will definitely get used to it very quickly. And you can check out your radio information up there as well. By the way, if you go with the King Ranch trim and up, you're going to get a Bang & Olufsen premium sound system. But then last thing I did want to mention is when you do put the F-150 in reverse, there is a rear view camera with dynamic hitch assist for every single trim level, helping you not run anything or anyone over, which, as always, is going to lead me into safety. And so to start, there are front, side, and side curtain airbags. For the premium and limited trims, you are also going to get inflatable second row safety belts back there. Also in the back, latch, aka lower anchors and tethers for children for the rear car seats. Also standard is going to be advanced track with roll stability control and curve control. And for the King Ranch trim and up, there is a reverse sensing system which uses the sensors in the rear bumper to make sure, again, you don't go running anything over. And then the premium trim is going to add a blind spot information system with cross traffic alert. And so, but that is about it for this one, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Feel free to follow Bob Ruth Ford at social media at the bottom there. And we will see you guys in the next video. Bye.